You can now compare drawdown analysis for multiple set of mutual funds, stocks, and even the indices. To do that, all you need to do is add the indices or the mutual funds which you want to compare into the compare section. Then what you can do is you can go ahead into the drawdowns tab. So once we have added the funds and which we are headed to the drawdowns tab, you can now see the 5 sets of columns from the worst drawdowns to the 5th worst drawdown. Now here we have given sub columns for the size, the length, and the recovery. The size denotes the size of the drawdown, so you can sort it based on ascending and the descending order. Similarly, you can do the sorting for the length of the drawdown and even the recovery days of the drawdown. So you can do that for every single set of the drawdown columns which we have given into the system. Now one thing you can do is you can also see the data sets. So once you click on this graph, you can see the data sets based on the start price, the start date, the end price, the end date, and the recovery periods. So here we have given a complete detail for the drawdown of each funds added into the system. Now let's say if you want to compare the drawdowns of index with the mutual fund into the system. You can do that by adding an index, let's say Nifty Mid Cap 100. And once we have added that index into the system, you can see the drawdown analysis for the index as well. So here you can see Nifty Mid Cap 100 is now being added into the system, and now you can click on this graph and see the drawdown analysis of the index compared into the system. Now here we also have the start date, which talks about the minimum common period. So it takes the date of the youngest fund or the security added into the system. And you can also change the drawdown period. So you can change the date, let's say 2020. And once you have changed, now you can see the drawdowns of these 5 columns is now changed based on the start date which you have chosen.